You know the feeling. A new year rolls around and you get that itch for a fresh start. We all tell ourselves, okay, this is the year. This is the year I'm finally going to get my stuff together. And for so many of us, that conversation starts with our money.
But let's be real for a second. Making those financial resolutions, that's the easy part. Actually sticking to them, well, that is a whole different ballgame. If you've ever felt that huge burst of motivation in January, only to watch it kind of fizzle out by February, I want you to know you are definitely not alone.
So what's on everyone's financial to-do list? Well, a recent study from Fidelity gave us a pretty clear snapshot, and the top goals are probably not going to surprise you. Saving more, paying down debt, and spending less. If any of those are ringing a bell for you, hey, you're in good company. These are the big money goals a ton of us are trying to tackle.
And here's the tough truth. Our intentions are awesome, but following through is really, really hard. Another study, this one from Allianz, found that Americans are prioritizing financial stability more than ever before. So you see this huge gap, right? Between what we want, which is that feeling of security, and our ability to actually make it happen. And why is that? It's usually because we're missing a solid plan.
That missing plan is exactly what we are going to build right here today. We're going to break it all down into a super simple 4-step playbook. We can forget about vague wishes and daydreaming. We're talking about a concrete strategy for real results. This is how we're going to make 2026 the year your financial resolutions finally actually stick. Okay, so first things first. Before you can map out where you're going, you absolutely have to know where you're starting from. So step 1 is all about taking a good, honest look at where you stand financially right now. I mean, think about it for a second. Did you have any big life changes this past year? Maybe you got married or had a baby or switched careers. Your life is always moving and changing, so your financial plan needs to move and change right along with it. The end of the year is honestly the perfect time to just hit pause and take stock of what's different and what that means for your money.
And hey, it's not just me saying this. Boaz Lahovitsky over at JP Morgan points out that it's completely natural for your priorities to evolve. The key isn't having some rigid plan you made 5 years ago. It's about having a flexible one that you can tweak as your life unfolds.
All right, let's move on to step 2, because this is where it starts to get really powerful. Once you know your starting point, it's time to connect your resolutions to actual, meaningful goals. This is about giving your money a mission, a purpose.
You know, a really solid financial plan needs a mix of sprints and marathons. Those short-term goals, like getting super aggressive and paying off a high-interest credit card, those give you quick wins. They build momentum and make you feel amazing. But you also need those long-term goals, like bumping up your 401k contribution even by just a little, that are going to pay off in a huge way down the road. It's all about balancing what you need today with the life you want to build for tomorrow.
And as financial planner Kevin Coombs advises, these goals should be totally tailored to where you are in life. I mean, if you're getting close to retirement, you might be focused on your Social Security strategy. But for someone just starting out in their career, the number one goal is often just to contribute enough to your 401k to get the full employer match. Seriously, you can't beat free money.
Okay, this brings us to step 3. And honestly, this might be the single most important piece of the entire puzzle. This is the step where we turn those vague hopes like, I wish I could save more money, into a real, concrete, actionable plan.
The secret weapon here is making your goals SMART. This little acronym is a total game changer. It forces you to get out of the clouds and create a clear roadmap by making sure your goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Let's see this in action, because it makes all the difference. The vague goal we've all made is save more. What does that even mean? How do you know if you did it? Now, a SMART goal is totally different. I will save $3,000 for an emergency fund by putting aside $250 each month for the next 12 months. See that? It's specific, $3,000. It's measurable, $250 a month. It's achievable, you've done the math. It's relevant, an emergency fund is critical. And it's time-bound, 12 months. Now that is a real plan you can actually follow.
And a really crucial part of this is tracking your progress. Like Boaz Lahovitsky says, personal finance can feel like a really long game, right? You're dealing with a lot of delayed gratification. But by celebrating those small wins along the way, like, yes, I hit my savings target this month, you build the motivation you need to keep going. It's about rewarding yourself for the journey, not just waiting for the final destination.
And that brings us to our final step, step 4. You've done the hard work of creating a solid plan. Now, let's make actually doing it as easy and effortless as humanly possible. This is all about setting up your environment for success by getting rid of the friction.
So here's your toolkit for making success feel almost automatic. First, automate your savings, so you don't even have to think about it. It just happens. This helps you beat decision fatigue. Second, connect your goal to a really deep personal why. That's the fuel that will get you through the tough days. Third, tell someone. Bring in an accountability partner. And last but not least, physically write your goals down. It sounds almost too simple, but study after study shows it dramatically increases your chances of actually achieving them.
And Kevin Coombs just says it perfectly when he talks about automation. Use that burst of New Year's energy when you're all fired up to set up an automatic transfer. It is a one-time action that pays you back all year long. It is truly the ultimate set it and forget it strategy for building wealth.
So there you have it, your 4-step playbook for financial success in 2026 and beyond. Number 1, review where you are. 2, give your money a mission by linking it to your goals. 3, get super specific and make those goals smart. And 4, make it easy on yourself. Keep it simple and automate everything you can.
And please remember, you do not have to do everything all at once. Don't try to fix every single part of your financial life overnight. That is a guaranteed recipe for burnout. Just pick one thing, just one smart goal to focus on for 2026. Master that, and you'll build the confidence and the momentum to go after the next one.
So now I want to hear from you. What is that one big financial resolution that you are tackling this year? Make it real. Put it out there. Share it in the comments below. Let's get a great conversation going and support each other on this. And of course, if this was helpful, make sure you subscribe for more guides just like this one. And of course, just a quick reminder that all of this is for educational purposes. For a plan that's tailored specifically to your unique situation, it is always a fantastic idea to chat with a qualified financial professional. Thanks so much for being here, and let's go make 2026 an amazing year.